I don't know, 233.6.
Awesome. Hi YouTube
Hi.
friends, how are you? Welcome to another video. Today we're actually gonna do a weight check-in for the Hubbalicious here. He started the carnivore diet a week ago, and then so this is basically his 1 week check-in. I will show you guys a before where he's checking his weight at the beginning and where he is,
Today.
now. Yeah. And so I originally told you guys that he did start this off because I was the one that was going to quit. I had a lot of issues happening besides being constipated and then having issues with my face. So those issues for me were corrected. So then the way that you guys helped me in the comments with letting me know that I needed more fats, possibly if I changed anything to make sure I corrected it. So of course then I passed that along. He said, no, don't quit. You know what? You're going to quit basically when I'm going to start. So you guys saw that video. And then, so I'm making sure that he's not making the mistakes that I'm making. I'm making sure that he's consuming enough fats and everything like that. Making recipe videos. He's now trying the food and actually eating the food. And he's sticking to 100% carnivore, right?
Yeah.
All right. So far, how do you feel?
So far, I feel good. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was skeptical at the beginning. How am I gonna feel from my stomach only eating meat? But I've been for already a week and I feel amazing. And then what I've been noticed more, it is at the time that I go to bed. Before I feel like bloated and I can't able to go to sleep. But now I go to sleep and sleep good. Like I don't feel bloated. I don't feel like uncomfortable from my stomach. So I feel like pretty good when I go to sleep. That was one of my worries. Like, oh, I'm gonna start like bloating and
Okay.
feeling like I overeat or something like that. But I've been eating a lot. The first day, man, let me told you, I was like so desperate, like, oh, I'm hungry, and like I want to eat. That was when I eat everything that it was in my way. But I said, no, I'm doing carnivore, so I'm gonna stick with the meat. And I opened the refrigerator and I see the fruits and things like that. Like
we kind of got rid of most all
the
the
most
fruit.
but
It was just blueberries for Lucas, right?
Yes, and since I opened the freezer and I see the blueberries and I said, oh, blueberries, and I love blueberries. And then
He does.
Moses cook rice and beans, and it
Smells
smelled
good.
and like me with hungry, and I was so hungry, like, oh man, I'm probably gonna grab a ball. But I stick with carnivore and I'm doing really good and I feel good so far.
Yeah, and then I also told him to make sure that even if he's doing carnivore and he's hungry, he can eat whatever is carnivore related, whatever is animal products. So I showed you a video on the most recent meat haul that we did. Of course, he came along with me. I bought different types of cheeses. I bought 2 bags of chicharrones, which is the pork rinds, and you've been eating the pork rinds like a snack too, right? And you've been eating the cheese and everything.
Yeah, and I've been eating everything a little bit, but everything. I try not to attack myself because I think at the first week you get a lot of hunger.
Yeah.
Because you're used to eat different foods and things like that, but just sticking to one is like getting to used to eat only one thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's at the beginning it's hard, but now I don't look for other food. I feel good. I just
So you're not craving any like bread or?
not anymore.
Because I know originally you weren't really like a big soda drinker or sugar.
I've never
consumer.
been that because I don't
He's
like
never
that.
has. He's been more of a bread or tortillas or rice.
Most of the bread with the coffee in the morning. But
Yeah, and sweet bread like that, but not like a ton of sweet bread, not every single day. But so now, because I've also made you the cheesy bread
oh, that I love.
that he loves. And it's good with the coffee, right? You like
Oh yeah,
it?
it tastes really good with the coffee.
Yeah.
That I feel the cheesy
Or
part.
that I also on the weekend I also made him some. This one was bacon and sausage, little egg muffins. I did upload a video for ground beef and bacon. This time though around I made some sausage, ground sausage and bacon. Did you like those?
Yes.
Did you
I like the
enjoy
bacon
those?
one, especially when you get the bite, the bacon, the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, I need a cup of coffee.
Yeah, 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 and we just did for like the one meal. We usually do like 3 of those little carnivore muffins with a cup of coffee, and sometimes on the second meal, if we do still have leftover, then we'll just enjoy another 3 or so. I also made the kind of like a brisket type of deal in the slow cooker, but this time I added water, enough water to make it like a beef broth. And then, did you like that?
Oh yeah, I love that one,
Okay.
especially in the morning.
Yeah, like a coffee instead of the coffee, right?
Yeah, it's because I think we used to drink something warm in the morning.
Yeah.
Every morning that when you wake up, and that's a really good substitute if you don't want to drink coffee.
Yeah.
Drink the broth.
Yeah.
It's
So
good.
what I and then I already uploaded it, and you guys will be seeing the video soon. It is gonna be basically beef broth with butter, and I put it in a mug, and then I drop basically an egg drop. So I drop an egg, mix it around, and the egg basically
Oh, I tried
cooks.
that. It's
Did
good.
you try it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
very good.
Yeah, and so I said, because sometimes you do miss foods from when you were on the Western diet, so I kind of tried my best to modify some of those. And I said, I really haven't made soup. And then, so I'm cooking up more recipes. I did take out some chicken that I'm gonna be eventually making, and I'll be passing along that recipe on how I'm gonna create that. But I was also trying to create that as a chicken soup, but I want it as a creamy chicken soup. So putting my idea together, I think I have a cast iron or Dutch oven. I purchased a Dutch oven a while back and I haven't really used. I was actually gonna make bread in it until I decided to go carnivore. So now I'm not gonna use it for bread. Now I'm gonna use it for this delicious chicken type creamy chicken soup that I'm gonna make for you guys. But he hasn't tried it yet because I'm still working on the recipe on how I'm gonna make it.
I can't wait.
Then we've also been making like omelets with sausage, and then what else have we made that you enjoyed? Oh, we recently made pork belly bites. That recipe's
Oh, yeah, those are good.
that recipe's gonna be uploaded soon, and then you guys will see that one. That was super easy, and it's oven made, so we enjoyed those. So as far as the food goes, you're enjoying all the food, right? You don't have no complaints?
No complaints at all about the food. It's I think in the carnivore diet, I think you have to be more creative with your dishes and mix things, meat. Because the other day I mixed some tuna with sardines and a little bit salt.
Oh yeah, I saw you eating that too, and I even asked you. I was like, "Does that taste good?"
Yeah, it tastes good. If
Yeah.
you like sardines and tuna, mix it,
Yeah.
and it's good. You
And I
have to try.
also have a video uploaded, a recipe video where I made a tuna salad, and it's basically with my creamy sauce, tuna, and I added I believe it was shrimp, tuna, and then what else did I add? I added something else in the creamy sauce.
The crab.
Oh, and the crab meat, yeah, the imitation crab. And so I made that as well. And if you do make the cheesy carnivore bread, you can always slice a bread and then put it on that. If you make the flat bread, then of course you can also make. Oh, I also made you that chicken sandwich.
Oh yeah,
The creamy chicken sandwich.
Oh yeah, that one was good.
Also, the recipe is coming up, so you'll be getting all these recipes as we're exploring. That way, I'm making sure that he's eating good and I'm eating good, and then of course bringing that to you guys, giving you guys those ideas so that you guys.
Yeah, you only have to be creative with the food, and that's
Yeah.
it. You can try new flavors.
Okay, yeah, so we don't want to keep this video too long. I did want to let you guys know that we just did a weigh-in for him week 1.
And I lose some weight.
Yeah,
That's for
he
sure.
did.
Carnivore, it works. So
Yeah.
if you're thinking to jumping into the pool, don't hesitate. Jump in.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Because you feel better when you sleep, you said, and you no longer feel bloated, right? And this is for week 1.
What I like the most is because I think the carnivore diet clears your mind, because before I had a hard time to remember my dreams, or I even think I don't dream at all.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But now I've been like dreaming and enjoying the dream, and it feels fun. Sometimes it's scary, but it's part of the process of dreaming. But
Yeah.
I love it. I enjoy it. I remember them. So I think carnivore
It's helping you.
helping you to clear your mind. So it is good. I said it's good. Jump in. Don't hesitate to start it.
Yeah. So when he originally did weigh in, he was at 336. We're done just weighing him now, and he's at 233. So
0.8.
0.8. Yeah. So it's a 3-pound weight loss for week 1. So that's even a lot more than I did. I think my first week was 2 pounds. So he straight in 3 pounds, which is awesome. And then of course this is barely his first week, so now we're gonna be moving on to week number 2. So stay tuned for that. He's gonna of course start with day number 8 tomorrow, and then it'll be again by the end of the week. So this video, I'm gonna try to upload it for you guys. He did decide that we'll just add it to my YouTube channel, since you guys are already watching me, and
So
we'll just put a playlist for the Hubbalicious Carnivore Diet Journey, so you guys can follow along, and of course see his version while he's following me behind, because I'm already like 60 something days ahead of him. Actually 60 days ahead of you, right? Because you started
60.
when I started. So I'm at 67 and he's at 60, because he started right when so that I wouldn't quit, he started right at day 60. So he's behind. But ultimately, I believe your goal, you want to keep it the same as I am, right? In December, we'll do that. We're going to go to Dr. Margallo and then have him do our blood work.
Yeah, to see if.
Because we did request it. I did visit him recently for, the throat and everything. And he did give us our actual blood work. And so we have the results now. We've had forgotten to ask him, but now we have our blood results. So by the time December rolls around, and that will be 6 months for me, and then about 4 months for him. But we're gonna have blood work done before we jump on our cruise, which again, that's gonna be another video that we're gonna bring to you.
And I'm gonna show you my results when I was not carnivore.
Yeah.
With the carnivore, to see the difference, so you guys can see it too.
Yeah, because we did take pictures, so you guys can see. We're gonna do like a 4-week check-in, and then we'll do an 8-week check-in, and then we'll do a 12-week check-in for him with pictures, so you guys can like compare and see, how his body is changing as he's losing weight and as he's moving forward.
Oh, I'm gonna start melting.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, as long as you're enjoying it. All right, amigos, thank you so much for staying tuned. You're hearing it from the Hubbalicious. If you guys are interested in doing carnivore, now you're hearing it from a men's perspective, because I know it's a little different. You haven't been constipated, right?
No, it's because I actually take the advice that you said, oil more fat.
Yeah.
So when I cook my eggs or whatever,
More butter.
I add a little butter, or
Yeah.
or sometimes
And
I
thank
add
you guys so
flour.
much, because you guys gave me that advice, and then of course, then when I read the comments, I read them out loud to him before I start replying. So then he's listening to the comments, and he's like, okay, well now when he's on his own, that I'm busy working, but he's hungry, like he said, he'll make more butter.
More butter, or I add a little bit more lard. So it can be drowning in lard and eat that.
So you're having good bowel movements and stuff then?
Yeah, the first time that I went to the bathroom, I feel like a little bit dry, but I said, you know what? I had to add the butter, and I started doing it.
And then
Now I'm like very smooth.
Okay, cool. And then, have you tried the? Because I know you love drinking coffee in the morning. Have you tried adding a little bit of butter on your coffee?
No, I didn't. I already tried it a while back.
When I was doing
But
keto? Maybe?
yeah, when you're doing keto, but I
Okay.
didn't like
The taste?
the mix
Oh, okay.
between the butter and coffee.
But you got me to eat peanuts with coffee, and that tasted really good.
Oh, that's a different world.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
the best world I ever tried.
Yeah, so I mean, he got me to drink. It was basically a cup of coffee in the morning, but salted peanuts, like fresh from the bag, like you're opening, each peanut and then eating that and the saltiness with the coffee. But we're not keto right now, so we are not eating the
The
peanuts.
peanut part.
But we will, after, our December check-in and medical work and all that stuff.
Yes.
I will be going back to keto because I know that I do miss eating some of that stuff, but keto basically to keep it clean. So I still want to see my progress, but you know what? I still believe that I will be incorporating a lot of the carnivore stuff that I'm doing now. It's just I also want to add, a brownie or two, or peanuts or peanut butter, because I do love peanut butter. And so
Yeah, I have a different plan for that, but yeah.
Yeah, you have. Oh yeah, you said you were like carnivore with like a whole bunch of salsas, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna. If the carnivore diet works for me, like I feel good and I start losing weight, and feel more energetic because
You will,
I start feeling the more energetic, waking up early. Cause I like to be a early person.
That's a change for me too.
And then to go outside and work with the plants and my fish and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel more energetic. I feel to do more things and think more clearly,
Right.
So my plan is I feel better by the end of the 60 days, probably I'm gonna continue just eating meat only,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna add salsas because I like the spiciness in my food.
And he makes really good salsas.
So probably just the
For
salsas and the meat,
Okay.
to scoop it out and that and maybe fruits because I like fruits. Maybe just I'm gonna choose a day. Yeah, probably just in the weekend, like a couple.
So I
fruits
mean,
in
it's
the
still kind of like ketovore, like both keto and carnivore.
day. Yeah, keto board.
Because
Salsa board.
because he is going to be basically, consuming tomato and peppers and all that stuff when he makes the salsas. But all right, my friends, so you heard it here, from the Hubbalicious perspective, and I'm just getting started with the carnivore diet, how he's feeling, how he's implementing all them, basically correcting the mistakes that I did. And thank you guys once again for all your comments. We definitely appreciate all the tips that I continue to get now. A lot of people have been focusing on my day 45 video that I continue to get, comments on that. And I just replied back like, hey, I'm over this. Thank you for your information, but I'm already over this issue. I'm actually already on day 67 and there's already updates. But I'm glad, that I'm still getting people viewing my day 45. I'm surprised that nobody, and I'm surprised that nobody's actually picked up on day 55 because it's already been uploaded. And I already recorded and I already finished my day 65 check-in. I just haven't really uploaded it yet because I've been working on so many recipes. And then of course now I'm working with the Hubbalicious here to get his journey started. And I'm going to be working on those videos and then bringing them to you soon. So just keep an eye on those. They're going to be coming maybe the first week of September. As we're recording it right now, we are on the last week of August, but you'll still see them. When I start doing my garage sale, I'll be in there working on that as well. So you guys do stay tuned. We definitely do appreciate it. For all my amigos that watch my videos from minute number 1 all the way to the very end, know that I love you guys so much. Definitely appreciate you guys' time viewing all my videos. Now you guys gonna have a new playlist featuring Mr. Hubbalicious here, aka Mr. Pinguino as I call him. Even though I'm the only one that's nicknamed Pinguina, I just adapted it.
I like
for him.
Hubbalicious.
He likes the Hubbalicious.
That's kind of my
better.
name. Every time that I cook a dish for you guys, that's what I'm gonna call it. The
Yeah.
Hubbalicious dish.
Yeah, so and those you want to also upload to my channel, or are you gonna really work on your channel because you haven't really decided? I don't.
Probably when I start doing my own dishes because I have so many ideas, and since I eat more stuff, I like to explore new flavors all the time.
Mhm.
So probably I'm gonna do my own channel, but like sharing how I feel, how this journey goes.
For the journey with me.
I'm gonna share it with
Okay.
you because you the one inspired me to
Aw,
do this.
thank you.
So I'm gonna share it with you and your channel and how I feel.
Okay.
And probably yes, when I cook
You'll do
the
it on your
new
channel. Okay.
exotic foods.
And once he starts moving his channel along, you guys, I'll go ahead and link it there and subscribe. That way, and then I'll give you guys his channel name and I'll link it in the video. That way you guys have it. Right now he's still, in the process of getting that put together. But as soon as that's available, you guys are gonna know as well. Okay, so that you guys can follow his recipes. He is gonna be making, because like I told you guys in other videos, he loves gizzards and what did you say, chicken feet and
liver,
yeah, all that stuff. So he's gonna
pork feet,
and
pork ears.
so he's gonna have a lot of and it's all carnivore. So I know you guys are gonna watch. But anyways, that's gonna be him, and we're gonna bring that to you guys as soon as we get around to it. Okay, so please stay tuned and enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you are a new subscriber, well, welcome.
Yep.
Thank you for, I last checked, I had 199 subscribers. I am very thankful for each and one of you guys that are watching all of our videos here. And just stay tuned and keep watching our journey, both of us together. And thank you so much for your time. May God bless you all. Bye.
Don't forget to take care of yourselves.
Yep. Oh yeah, you guys, you do you, and then I'll do me. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.